and what are the difference between functional testing and performance testing. And I had deep dive like how do you actually functional test, so that you will get a basic idea of between functional and non-functional testing. So if you haven't watched that video so far, I request you guys to go and look the previous session, so that you will get a better understanding. And before starting our course for today, our agenda will be for today is I'll be showing you like how what is why is performance testing needed, what is performance testing, and the types of performance testing. And I'll demonstrate few examples for you to understand the course in a better way. So I hope you are having a very good experience so far. So if you face any kind of difficulty or challenge, please let me know. So definitely I'll be happy to help you. So let us continue with our course and see what all things we can cover so far. So happy learning. Okay. So this is like, let's see an example to demonstrate performance testing. Suppose in real world, like you are an end user or a customer, and you logged into some of the application. Like I will put an example by telling, let's give a name, like the customer name is John. Okay, and I want to demonstrate you some of the few example to show you, and you can correlate the things in a proper way. Let's see, like I'll just tell you an example. Like let us consider a flight booking websites. So you might be knowing there are multiple flight booking websites available in this real world. Like as of now, there might be very good competitors for Make My Trip, Go Ipibo, and many more like Flipkart. Like all of them, they are moving into digital world. As I spoke in the my last session. So let's see, this person is named John, is trying to book a flight for from X destination to Y destination, and he is trying to use any of the website called Make My Trip, Go Ivivo, or Flipkart, or book Happy Easy Go, any kind of thing. He is using any kind of third party platform. So for availing for purchasing his ticket, he needs some platform. So for that, he's utilizing his he's using that application. So let's see, like I haven't taken any of the live websites like Go Ivivo or any kind of application, so that like I'll just show you some of the thing. Like in a guy named called John he wants to go to Paris to Rome. Okay, and there are n number of flights available. Like he can choose the airline. You might be knowing, right? If you wanted to travel from, suppose let's take an example of India itself. In India there are 28 states, and in the 28 state there are lot of destinations in that place. So suppose a guy is staying in Bangalore and he wants to go to New Delhi, then there are multiple airlines available like Air Asia, and then Indigo, and Air India, like Vistara, lot of like that. If John is trying to book a flight ticket from Paris to Rome, he also see many kind of airline like Virgin America, United Airlines, Virgin America, Lufthansa, and many more. Like, and according to the flight airline, the timings may vary. There are obviously it will have a arrival and a departure time. So whenever you when a guy called like XYZ, he's moving from Bangalore to New Delhi, he has to go to the airport, and he has to check in his luggage prior the flights, so that he might not be blocked, because if he gets late, then the security people won't allow him for departure, the flight, for taking the flight. So definitely he'll be coming to the airport earlier, like checking into the airport earlier 1 or 2 hours prior, and then whatever airlines he have choose, he try to go and find that airline and board the flight. So, like according to the flights and timings or rush, the price may vary. So, according to the customer, what is his feasible price and how much budget he plans, he will choose the flight tickets and the timings. Once if choose any kind of flight ticket, let's suppose, let us see, like I will open paint. Okay, so I will consider this thing. Suppose a guy, okay, this is the guy, he is accessing the application. Suppose go Ivibo or make my trip. Let's take make my trip. Make my trip. So he's accessing make my trip application for what? For what he is trying to access the application. So to book a flight, to book a flight from X to Y destination. Suppose, okay, so suppose to book a flight from X to Y destination, and suppose you guys are from US or India, you might be knowing few terms. Like if a person is from US, I'm I'm giving an example of both the places to, like, suppose you are from that particular destination, you'll particularly have a better picture of that airlines and place. So let's say, suppose the people, the person is from US. Let's see. Okay, USA, and this person is from India. India. So he's moving from which place to place? Suppose going from New York to California. And this guy is moving from Bangalore to ND, New Delhi. Okay, so suppose you guys are from any particular location, it doesn't matter. But for a better picture, I've given both. I've taken both the examples from New York to California, from India, Bangalore to New Delhi. So this is the scenario. Will irrespective of the destination, I'll try to give you a better picture. So what they will try to see in Make My Trip. So this is a third party application again. Third party application. Okay, so it shows you all of the airlines like what all airlines are available in, suppose in India. I want to take, let's take Indigo. Next is Air Asia. Let's take Air India. Suppose this is a three thing. When a person from India to Bangalore to India, he wants to depart. He is in the application, third party application, which is Make My Trip. It shows you three different airlines like Indigo, Air Asia, or Air India. So he goes with any particular thing. Suppose he chooses Indigo. He chooses Indigo. Then suppose he chooses Indigo. Then he wants to book his ticket. Okay. So he filled all the details. Let's see. He filled all the details. Fill all the details. Next. Okay. So the customer fill all the details and he moved to he he came in a place where he need to enter the credit card details now. Need to enter credit card details. And now mm, uh, there is a service call. So when he enter the details and he's trying to place the order. So he's trying to purchase the ticket. Purchase the ticket. In between, normally like it takes some time. Like there is some process, loading process. It give you like please wait, please wait till the ticket is booked. Let's see. This is their this thing. So please wait till the book. So what happens in background? There is a service call. Like for if we choose any particular airlines, so what it does, there is a direct call to this. So normally our application performs a service call and it lands on the Indigo web page and it checks the available seats available for that airline for that particular time, and it will also have a flight ID. So all the conditions if are matched, then he will try to select that particular seat and book the payment. Once all the process are done, it will provide you a response back to the user saying your ticket is booked. So once this is there successful, you'll get a order ID and receive a receive order ID. Okay, so this all thing like normally it happens. So let's see if there is a loading process. Suppose you this user John. Let's name the person John. Customer John. Okay, so let's see, like once he has undergone with this process, John booked the ticket and the purchase ticket after entering the credit card details. Like this takes around, let's see, if what is the good scenario? Well, if it gives you this ticket is booked and receive your order ID, suppose this process has taken around 5 seconds. So we consider this okay. This and now my customer is satisfied. Whatever he wants to book and whatever airline he chose, all of the things it is booked and it is under 5 seconds. So now the customer will be feeling happy, and next time he will be coming to the application for more ticket bookings. But what is the worst case scenario now? Let's see some other side. A like they always in an application or always there is a positive and a negative part impact. So let's see if the page is not loading and not giving you a response in 5 seconds, then let's see let us make as okay. So let's see, it is coming, it is taking time 5 minutes. Now my customer will be pissed off. Now he's not happy with because he has already entered his credit card details and now he is worried about his now he'll be worried about his transaction. So because his amount if the amount is already Uh, Suppose if the amount is already deducted from the bank and the process is still loading, then he's really pissed off and he will never try to come to this application and there is a loss in the business. Never a business owner or a never a business owner will want to lose any of his customer. So he'll always wants to have all the application perform the all the application the all the component perform in the application under some SLA. Like it should give you a fast response time. So now suppose there is a scenario 5 minutes and the page is loading and some of the error which customer won't understand, like service unavailable or 4044 page not found, because customer is not an IT guy. So he definitely needs some kind of message which is which should be understandable. So now once if you receive, let's see, if you receive this kind of message, suppose you receive this kind of message 404, that's an error. The requested URL slash bad page was not found on this server. So now the customer is really pissed off of that application, and he doesn't want to perform any kind of activity on that application. So he even will never suggest his friends or colleagues or anyone to use that application. He'll always try to give a bad feedback of that application, and this will impact a very big loss to the business, because not only one customer will face this kind of issue, multiple users are using. Suppose you take an example, as I told you, make my trip, many like around 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, or 1 lakh people using the website trying to book the flight in a day. So there is a huge business transaction going in that application. So never a business owner wants any kind of error in that application. Because of that error, suppose if there is an error for 1 hour or some kind of duration, there is a huge loss of for that particular business. So really, after that, this John is really pissed off after seeing this kind of error, 404 or 503. He is not aware of this particular error codes. As a IT guy, he should like he'll never feel like after giving all the credit card details, the bank has already deducted the amount, but still he did not receive any kind of order ID. So now he's really pissed off. So let's see. Okay. So let's see, like once he has done and he we have seen the positive response like 5 seconds, and we have seen the negative response as 5 minutes. The request is taking 5 minutes to give you the response of your ticket is booked and you receive a order ID. So once this is shown to the end user or a customer, he's satisfied with the application, because he might receive a ticket to travel from Bangalore to New Delhi. But now when he received this case, when the user is the customer is not expecting this thing and he got this kind of message, so he definitely pissed off with that, and now he don't want to use. So what are the alternatives? So so this is make my trip.